up, everybody? Welcome back to Prime Performance. As always, Coach Kyle right here. Coach Rand behind the camera. Alright, fine. Okay. Okay, today's video that threw me off. Alright. Okay, today's video is on progression, okay? And why progression is so important, and you using the right progression for you, why it is so important. So, no matter what progression you are ready for, the one that you are ready for is the biggest bang for your buck that you're going to get, okay? Paul Chek, one of the guys that I have a lot of my education from, my formal education from, he used to say this thing, or I'm sure he still does say it, that you want to give the person the hardest thing that their brain can handle. That does not necessarily mean the hardest thing, so you're not giving a beginner, like, here, do the iron cross like a gymnast, but you're giving the hardest thing their brain can handle. And if that is maintaining a stable plank position with the right alignment in their skeleton, if that is the hardest thing their brain can handle with good quality tension and positions, that is what they're going to get the most bang for their buck in terms of what the brain will learn about the position and what it does muscularly for just strengthening the abdominals and the core and whatnot. Now, so let's say you're taking myself and then more of a beginner, and I was doing a Superman plank. A Superman plank is just a plank where your hands are much higher above. If you're looking at yourself from a profile, your hands are above your shoulders versus a plank where your hands or your forearms are more or less right underneath your shoulders. The person that is doing the plank, the regular plank, that can hold that with fairly sound positions and tension, versus me that can hold the same quality positions in my skeleton minus the position of my hands, we're both getting the same bang for our buck. They are not going to get any better. If anything, they will get less bang for their buck if they try to do my progression. Okay? The same thing goes. Like, I wouldn't go up to the Olympic rings and just step into the progression that a high-level gymnast does the iron cross in. It would rip me apart. My brain would have no chance to even understand what the position feels like. I have to use a much, much more regressed version of the iron cross, possibly where my arms would be even supported very close to my armpits for my brain and to get any sense of what position the skeleton is supposed to be in, and an inkling of the amount of tension that you need for the real iron cross. It's nothing compared to it, but I'm just saying this is one of the many progressions you could use to get there. But my point again being that I will see no benefit from doing the thing that's a bit too hard for me. So even when a client comes around and is like, oh, I want to learn the snatch, but they don't have a sound squat and the positions are not, they're just not very good at all, they're going to get the same power benefit, muscle benefit, brain benefit from learning how to do a sound squat with a good amount of external load than the person that is ready now to do a power snatch or a full snatch, okay? So yes, the power snatch and full snatch still display more forms of power than most styles of squatting, but if the person does not have adequate positions with the squat, they're not going to get any of the benefits that the snatch give. If anything, they're making more room for error, more room for injury possibly, and more frustrations for the brain, for the practitioner, like the coach, and that athlete or student. So you need to choose the progression that is right for you. If it's not right for you, you're not going to continue to progress on the road you need to do. In my eyes, most people should, whatever exercise you are doing, regress it maybe one step, and you should be able to see your best bang for your buck, for your brain and your body, your resiliency, everything at that point, okay? There's no point in trying to do something that is too hard for you, but also no point in doing something that is too easy for you. Do the hardest thing that your brain can handle, but it does not mean it's going to be the hardest thing. Thank you very much, guys.